Hi everyone, today's video is something I'm really excited to make. I don't really usually make monthly favorite videos anymore. I used to do it a lot, but now it's just kind of just become a little disingenuous for me and my channel because it's like I don't necessarily have a new favorite every single month, so I don't want to make those videos, but I wanted to make my top 17 makeup products in 2017. Well, beauty products. There's 14 makeup, or like 12 makeup, and then some nail, and then some like skincare. So it's kind of a nice like mix of just beauty items that I really love this year and that I highly recommend for you guys. So I'm just gonna start with the way I personally apply makeup. I always apply eyeshadow first. I just think that's the way to do it because if you have any fallout, then you can just brush it away. One of my favorites that came out this year was the Lorac Pirates of the Caribbean collection. This is the eyeshadow palette and I just really love this. I think it's a really unique set of shades. I feel like you're not going to get this anywhere else. I don't love the Lorac Pro formula. Like, I have the Pro 1 and 2 and the Mega Pro 2, and they're not my favorites. And I've talked about that a lot. I think in my least favorite eyeshadow palettes video, which I'll link below, I talked about that. But this formula is awesome. I have this on my eyes today. I am using the shades Ghostly, Matey, Bones, and Tell No Tales. And I just think it's awesome. I really recommend it. I've done a full review of that with swatches because I don't want to like get into too much swatches and stuff because this video will be like 8 hours long. So I will go ahead and link the review video, and I might have even done a tutorial using these palettes. This palette, I can't remember, but if I did, I'll link it below as well. But I highly recommend this. I know it was limited edition, so I don't know if you can still get it, but it's great. Another eye product that I really love this year, that I don't think it came out this year. I actually think it came out in 2016, but it's what I've been loving, and I want to be honest with y'all, so that's what I'm going to talk about. It's this palette. This is the Urban Decay Urban Spectrum palette. It has not the best packaging because it like lifts off and then it's two different pieces, which is okay, except for the fact that it'll come apart when you're traveling. But I just think this is the most amazing assortment of shades. I talked about this palette when I was saying why I didn't want to buy the Fenty Galaxy palette or the Urban Decay Heavy Metals, because I was like, I have this palette, and this palette is so good. Currently in my 14 by Valentine's Day project pan, I'm panning the shade Voodoo. It is what I have in my outer corner today. I also have this shade Deep In under my lashes. And I just think this is a great palette. It's really pigmented. I do believe I've done a full review of this. And again, this is the Urban Spectrum, not the Full Spectrum palette, which is the one that has 21 shades. This one just has these 15, but they're really gorgeous. And I if you can find this palette, or like, you know, I know people are like, oh, I don't want to talk about limited edition, but you don't know what. You might have it already, or you might see it in a blog sale, or on like Makeup Alley, Poshmark, Glambot, something like that. This is really good. I discovered Colourpop Supershock shadows. I have 5. I just pulled out one. And this is the Slave to Pink shade. And this was in my 25 Days of Christmas project pan to hit pan on it. And you can see I do have pan. But these are just so high impact. Like, you just immediately get a bunch of pigmentation. Like, I don't really know what else you could want. It's just gorgeous. I will say, I bought these this year. I don't remember when, but this year. So they're all less than a year old. I think I want to say, like, sorry, you watched my video yesterday. Hippo has been in a very playful mood, which is okay. We're going to let him play. And some of them are already feeling pretty dry. Now, I know that people always say that, and I was like, whatever. I'm not going to have them dry out. No, I am, though. So just be aware of that. I don't recommend buying, like, 50 at one time because they will dry out. I have 5, and, like, I just love them. If you follow my monthly makeup bag, I'll link my most recent one down below, then you know I use a certain amount of items during the week, and then on the weekends I like kind of have a free-for-all, and I see myself grabbing these a lot. Another thing that I've been grabbing a lot that a lot of people don't know about, I feel like, is Geek Chic Cosmetics. So this is a single from Geek Chic. I also have their Power Up Primer, and I have their Awesome Mix, which is their Guardians of the Galaxy palette or assortment, and their Game of Thrones one. I think it's called Win or Die. So I have quite a few eyeshadows from them. I just chose one. This is the Single and Krampus. These are so pigmented and so unique. And they're a little bit hard to work with, yes, because they are like a pigment, but they're just great. And they're really inexpensive. You can get a set of 6 for about, I don't know, I think it's like $20. So they're a great deal. And they have really cute themes. So like there's a Harry Potter one, there's a Supernatural one, there's an Avengers one. I mentioned that I have 2. There's a what do you call it? Doctor Who one. Sorry, I have this like, my lipstick is kind of being like, hey girl, I'm coming up here. So there's a bunch, and I highly recommend them. They're an indie brand, which, I don't know, I think it's really fun to support an indie brand because they're trying to make their way up. So I like these a lot. And my last eye product is this. I know that these are in everybody's. This is the Stila Glitter and Glow. This is the shade Kitten Karma, which is what I have on today. They, for Christmas, had a set of 3, and I bought that set. I then proceeded to buy the set of 6 that I had, which had 3 glitter and glows and 3 shimmer and glows. And then I bought the other 3 kind of duochrome ones from the Hippocampus. Don't do that. From the, what do you call it? Summer collection. So I have a bunch of these now, and I just think they're awesome. I do have this on today, this shade Kitten Karma. I like all the shades I've tried, which, like I said, I have 9 of them. And I just think they are a great way to do glitter. I feel fabulous when I have on glitter. Like, I am like, listen, I'm working it. I'm loving the way I look. But it's kind of hard to do. But with these, you just, like, slap them on, and I'm done. I use these when my sister hasn't got married yet. She's getting married in November. But I've tried these on her to see if she wants to wear them on her wedding day. I just think they're awesome, and I cannot recommend them highly enough. So that's all for eyes. Now we'll get on to like base products. I love this guy, and it's so expensive. I did buy this in Canada, but I had purchased one. I had gotten a free sample of it before and used it up. This is the YSL Touche Eclat Blur Primer. I do have a full review of this. I'll link it below. And in that, I'm like, it's really good, but I don't know if it does that much. After not using it, I feel like this really sticks my makeup to my face. I don't know what it is. It's a silicone primer, which I usually hate. But it's just really soft and it's smoothing. And I feel like my makeup is just like, hey girl, I'm on all day because of this primer. I love this primer. It is expensive, but I think it's awesome. And I'm super glad I have a full size. You can see I haven't used a ton because I am panning quite a few primers. But this is awesome. And I've already used up a sample size of that. Then, I got this year. I did a full face of Maybelline. I'll link it below. And in that, I had tried out this Maybelline Dream BB Fresh 8-in-1 Beauty Balm Skin Perfector. And I love this. This is great if you're having a pretty good skin day. It's got light coverage for sure, but it just like perfects your skin. This is what the claims are. Blurs imperfection, enhances, brightens, adjusts to skin tone, smooths, hydrates, helps protect with SPF 30, 0% oils or other heavy ingredients. I just love the way this looks on my skin. Again, on days that I'm not using certain items from my monthly makeup bag, I've reached for this all the time. I just think it's a really natural look and you can't really overdo it. So I highly recommend this guy. Another product that I tried in that video is the Maybelline Fit Me. I know that everyone's been talking about this for like 75 years, and I hadn't tried it. I have the shade 15 Fair. I have it on today under my eyes and like to spot conceal. It's just so good. It does great under the eyes. It doesn't crease or anything. It just kind of lays there. I do already have some like under eye creases anyway, so I would say it doesn't enhance those. It does kind of crease into that, but it's just really nice. It's great for spot concealing as well. It's got, I would say, like medium coverage, but it's really great. And it's like, what, $6? So I think that anybody would love this. And they have a really nice shade range. I think they have like 25 different shades or something like that. So, you know, hopefully you can find something that works for you, no matter what you are, like shade range. And then another really expensive product that I kind of feel dumb talking about is the Guerlain Meteorites. These are amazing. I also bought this when I was in Canada. I really been wanting some. I got the shade 3 medium, and this just perfects my face. I have it on today, and I feel like it gives you a lot of glow without looking like you put highlighter all over your face. It's just like a very natural glow. It smells good. I feel like the bougiest princess of all when I put this on my face. Sorry, one of my brushes was in the wrong thing that was bothering me. And I just love it. I know that they're expensive. These are the loose ones. And in case you've never seen them, they're like these little balls. And they're just awesome. And I love them. I'm so glad I bought them. And I recommend them. I know they're expensive, but I recommend them a lot. Okay, for cheeks, I just have one item that really stood out for me this year. One that I just loved. And it's this guy. This is also from the Lorac Pirates of the Caribbean collection. And it is the face palette. I just think this is great. I did a full review of this as well. It's got 3 highlighters. This is a highlighter slash a blush topper depending on your skin tone. A blush. And then this could be a blush or a bronzer. I have this on as a bronzer today. This as a blush. I have Destined on my face. And then I like a little bit right here, you know, if I'm wearing, like I'm wearing this cold shoulder thing, so I feel like it works. I have Fortune on that. But this is just an amazing palette. It's got so much. If you have a, like, fair to medium skin tone, I really think this would work for you. If you're a little bit deeper, I'm not sure it would. Just because I feel like these are very, like, light products. I'm not sure they would show up on you. I could be totally wrong, but that's just what I think. But they're great, and I think this is awesome. And if it works for your skin tone, I really recommend it. Again, it was limited edition. It came out this year, but I think it's awesome. For lip products, I do have 2. This is the lipstick from the Lorac Beauty and the Beast collection. They had a set of 5, and I love all 5. This is the shade Savannah. John told me how to say it, but I don't remember. But it's just great. These are the lipsticks that I reach for, again, all the time. I reach for them when I'm, you know, not panning a certain thing. It's just, they're really smoothing. They stay where you put them. They don't spread. And they're really comfortable. I have 5 of them because that's what came in the set. And I really, really recommend them. I was like, I think it was $35 for all 5, which is a really great deal. Like, that's a drugstore price lipstick. And they're amazing. And I think that you would really like them. I've done a review of those as well with lip swatches. I'll link it below. And the other guy is what I actually have on my lips today, and it is the Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip. This is the shade Dopey. I got 2 of these little mini guys. I got them in my only Colourpop, or maybe I think I made 2 Colourpop orders. So yeah, I made 2 Colourpop orders, and these came with one. I have this shade in the shade London Vogue. They're just a great formula. They're matte, but they feel like you don't have anything on. They're not drying. They're not 100% transfer proof, like here. Like you can see, it does come off a little bit, but they stay on really well. They don't start doing funky things with your lips. They're the most comfortable. I highly recommend them. People do say that after like a year, they go really rancid. I don't know, I haven't had mine that long, but that is another warning. You know, don't necessarily buy 80 of them at one time. But they're like, what, $5? And they're really awesome. And I highly, highly recommend these guys as well. So then we're going to talk about my other products. So that's all the makeup for my 17. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's what I thought. So 13 and 14 are 2 products, but they go together. This is the Formula X Color Corrector Base Coat. I know that Sephora discontinued Formula X, which was stupid. I don't know why they did that. But this is awesome. If you can find this, get it. This makes my nail polish last probably 4 to 5 days on average, which is really, really good. I put this on Sunday, and you can see they still look really great. This is the shade Just Bust a Mauve from Nicole by OPI. But these are awesome. Like this base coat. So if you can find this in your Sephora or you see it online, buy it. And the top coat is something that everyone talks about. I know I'm not like the first person to discover this by any means, but it's the Seche Vite top coat. And it really dries like in lickety split. Like, I was like, okay, sure. Like, I've bought fast drying top coats before. It's all going to be the same. No. This dries your nails so quickly. It's so great. I love this top coat. It is still available. You can buy it at Sephora or Target or probably some other places. That's just where I know you can get it. And I recommend it. I really, really recommend it. I use these every time I do my nails, and I think they make a big difference. So now we're going to get into skincare. I actually only have one item that's really stood out this year. If you watch my channel, you're not going to be surprised. This is the Ordinary 10% lactic acid. This is amazing. I did a full review of it. I'll link it below. This is better than Sunday Rally Good Jeans. I had a whole bottle. I used it up. I use it once a day at night. I then went on Beautylish and they were sold out, and I was like, no! So I bought a small bottle of Good Jeans, and I don't think it's as good. I think Good Jeans you have to use twice a day. It's a heck of a lot more expensive. This is like $6 compared to Good Jeans, what, $120? And it's just, you have to use it more, and it doesn't do the same. This lactic acid is amazing. It has transformed my skin. I very, very rarely have breakouts now, and if I do, they're usually hormonal. And I just cannot recommend this enough. If you're having problems with your skin, if you want like a chemical exfoliant, if you just want to have perfect skin, buy this for $6. It's not that big of a risk. As of right now, from what I can see, Sephora is not selling this. Sephora is selling some of the Ordinary items, but they haven't sold this one yet. But it is available at Beautylish, and I really, really cannot recommend this enough. Okay, so my last two are a little bit random. They are beauty related though. First, we have the Shiseido facial cottons. I discovered these this year. I think I bought them in like March, and this is only my second bag, and you can see it's 2/3 full. These last forever. I cut them in half, and I apply my toner. I use them to take off my makeup. Anytime I'm using cotton on my face, this is what I use, and it's so much nicer. Yes, this is $10 for a thing. But honestly, it's not that much more expensive than like the Target brands, and it's so, 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 so much nicer. Like, I feel like it's not even comparable. So if you want something to make you feel really luxe, to really make you feel great about doing your skincare routine without spending a gazillion dollars, buy these. And buy this, and what? You've spent 20 bucks and you're going to be happy. Now, my last item is a little bit funky, but whatever. And it is Bath & Body Works Body Care. So I started getting into this at the very end of last year, and like 2016, and I just love it. So what I have done all year is I bought the shower gel, body scrub, and body cream of the same scent. So this happens to be Vanilla Bean Noel. It is a scent that I love. It's what I'm using right now. But just using these three together. The Bath & Body Works body scrubs, best body scrubs I've ever tried. They really exfoliate and they hydrate without leaving that greasy film that I hate. Their shower gels are really, really nice and moisturizing. They're creamy. They lather amazingly. And their body creams, they will hydrate you and you will be the most moisturized gal in the room, but you're not going to feel like, okay, I cannot move because I'm so sticky. It's just great. I love Bath & Body Works. I love using all three of them together. It is a little more expensive than saying like buying some Dove, but it's just so nice. And Bath & Body Works always has sales. Like usually their body care can be like 3 for $3, and then you can get 30% off and then $10 off a $30 order. And then you really can bring that price down. So don't ever pay full price for Bath & Body Works, but it's just so nice. And I really love it. And I think that it's another one of those little things that really just enhances the whole process, I guess, of taking a shower. It's just so nice. I really cannot recommend doing that enough. And that is my 17 favorites for 2017. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to have a ton of stuff linked down below. I pretty much mentioned everything that was on my face, so I don't think I'll be listing that because I don't think there will be room. So I'm going to list these 17 items in any video that I mention them in. And so yeah, as always, please leave me any questions, requests, suggestions, comments. If there's a product that I didn't mention and you're like, girl, how are you doing without this? This is one of my favorite products from 2017. Let me know so I can try that out. As always, if there's a video you want to see, let me know that because I always want to make videos you want to see. And yeah, I will just see y'all real soon. Bye.